here on Quinn Broadcasting. Welcome to 30 Minutes of Madness. I'm here with my girl, Christine Dutton from Craftily Made Decor on High Street. How are you, Christine?
I'm great. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. So let's get this party started. So tell me a little bit about where you're from.
Well, I was originally born in Wellingboro, lived in Simonson for a while, moved to Maine, and then we came back to South Jersey. Probably about third grade, so I pretty much grew up in Millville, graduated from Millville. So I'm a Millville girl.
You're a Millville girl. Okay, that's cool. So how did you get involved in the art industry?
From a very young age, I was always interested in different types of art, trying different things, and just it was very intriguing to me, and I wanted to learn lots of different techniques and such, and just something I've always been interested in and a passion for.
So you started in school?
Drawing, painting. I started very young with wood burning, which I really enjoy. It's one of my favorite things.
Okay.
But again, just learning different techniques and experimenting with different colors and just trying all sorts of different things.
Now, is anyone in your family also into arts?
Not really.
No?
My parents have joked they're not real sure where I get my artistic abilities from. I have a culinary passion also. I learned a lot of that from my grandmother. Actually, both grandmothers, but yeah, it's truly just a God-given gift. I don't know how else to explain it.
Is there any art influences that you had growing up? Like, who did you look up to as an artist growing up?
Well, I believe it was middle school. I actually took classes with Pat Witt at the Barnes Studio.
Nice.
Oil painting classes, which I very much enjoyed. Learned a lot there. Took 4 years of art in high school, and it was Miss McGow was my art teacher. And had a great class, and she taught us a lot, and I really got into all the different techniques between drawing and painting and sculpting and pottery, and it just all sorts of amazing different things. As far as growing up, those are most of my influences for art. My family's always been extremely supportive in helping me try different things, different mediums.
Nice.
And just
that's always so important when you have that family support, because that kind of motivates you, keeps you going. So was this art like your main thing, or it was something that you did on the side as a hobby? And if so, how did it go from a hobby to being it for you?
For most of my life, it's been a hobby. I do a lot of gifts and things for family members, friends, things like that. Instead of purchasing something, I make part of myself for them. I'm actually a licensed optician in New Jersey, so that was what I was doing full-time for about 17 years. And I just kind of got a little burnt out from it and wanted to do something for myself and make myself money instead of somebody else's money.
Yeah.
But so I recently decided to start the business, and yes, obviously I'm in business to make money, but I really just want to share part of myself with everybody.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. So tell us, so now you started your business about how long ago? Take us to...
Little things here and there last year, but probably about October, beginning of October, I started at the Amish market out in Hopewell, and I was primarily doing dream catchers, boho style, traditional Indian weave style also. So a little space out there, and wanted to expand, wanted to grow. Didn't have an extensive amount of inventory at that point, so I wanted to find something where I'd be able to fill my shop, so I actually partnered with the lady that was next to me, Bridget. So
nice.
We now have the place in Millville, in the village on High. Nice. Cute little shops. I love the little cottages. So we share that, and it's nice being in the arts district.
Yeah.
And she always had the same dream of having her own place within an arts district and being able to create whatever it is that you have a passion for or inspired for to do. So we're in that together.
Oh, that's great. And you're right. The Arts District is a great location. It's a great place to be. I've been to your shop. We did the grand opening there. So it's really awesome and amazing to kind of watch the whole journey and everything that you guys are creating. It's really amazing. You have done pieces for autism, and part of the proceeds went to charity,
Yes.
and you have pieces that are so unique. I mean, tell us about some of the things that are in the shop.
Well, again, I have the dream catchers. I do a version of a mixed media art, which is basically using different textures and textiles to create the images. So there's paint involved, sometimes there's yarn, shells, buttons, papers, all sorts of different types of materials to create that. The pyrography, which is the wood burning, it's one of my favorites. My dad was a firefighter, so the smell of burning wood, I enjoy that. So different sculptures, I have crocheting roses, small little roses type things. So basically a wide variety of a lot of different things. Pour paintings, painted flower pots, and I just, pretty much anything someone wants me to create, I find a way to do it.
Nice. So with all of the different pieces that you have, someone can come in and say, I want this particular piece, and you can customize the colors or
Absolutely.
things like that. Is that kind of your specialty, custom orders?
I love custom stuff. Basically talking to the person, kind of getting a feel for what it is they're looking for, why they want to do this, if it's for a gift, if it's something they're passionate about, and developing an idea with them to then create the final piece.
And I saw that some of your pieces are actually hanging in some medical facilities, so tell us about that.
Well, I do have a large piece in the Eye Professionals on High Street in Millville. It's Dr. Simica. Actually, a part-time optician there, Mondays and Tuesdays, so I got to hang a piece in the optical. Nice. Then across the street, there's pulmonary health consultants, who is actually my doctor. So all of the artwork in his office is all from local artists. So he's very adamant about supporting local artists. So I did a piece for him of a very colorful set of lungs, which pictures on my Facebook page of that, and him holding it up. And so yeah, I like distributing and putting myself out there for people to see and enjoy my work also.
Right, and that's so important that you said, kind of putting yourself out there. Like, how hard is it for a business owner to start a business?
It is. My family has always, my dad primarily has always been in his own type of business for years. He had a window business in Millville. Then he ended up going back into Snap-on as a franchisee. So he recently retired from that, but he's always been in something, always of his own, and the ownership, you feel proud of it. It's like, that's mine. Mm-hmm. So I learned a lot from him growing up and seeing that, and as a child growing up, having somebody who's constantly putting themselves out there and working and striving for a better life.
Yes, and that's amazing. So we're going to get to know a little bit more about you and all of the great things that you do. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to go into commercial, and we're going to come back with Christine Dutton from Craftily Made Decor on High Street when we come back after these messages.
Are you tired of people talking about the past? We are too. We are taking TV to the next level. On QBC TV 22, we have an amazing selection of original content, starting from local celebrity interviews to straight up madness. This isn't just our TV station, it is your local TV station. Turn to QBC TV 22 right now to see what we are watching together.
Minutes of Madness. Is your girl Millie Maddness here, and I'm here with my girl Christine Dutton from Craftily Made Decor on High Street. So we were talking about all the great art pieces that she has, and so many cool things that she does, custom orders and all that stuff. So go and check her out on High Street. So tell me, Christine, like, what are your plans now for your business? Now that you've opened, what's kind of your next move?
One of the first steps was getting some of my pieces out there in other businesses so it can be seen, more well known. I know everybody's got a story to tell, and I just want to tell my story and my feelings and my inspirations and all through my artwork. Because I get inspired from everything, whether it's nature, people, God, everything. There's beauty everywhere. So I want to share that with the world. That's pretty much what I want to do.
Nice. So this is a location that you see yourself in long term?
Yeah, I really enjoy the village. There's a total of 9 cottages and Wildflowers Vegan Restaurant Cafe, which is awesome food.
Yeah.
So they've pretty much filled up the village. They're all going to be open very, very soon if they're not all open already. But everybody's super nice, and it's really quaint and cute. It reminds me of Smithville.
Yeah.
Just all the little customized shops, specialty things. Plus, it's all small businesses. Everybody owns their business. So by shopping there, you're supporting local business. You're supporting families. You're not just giving a CEO money.
Yes, yeah, I know. And that's a big thing, that you have to kind of support the local businesses, because it's not the same as, corporate. It's a little bit more like it's family. You're supporting families. You're sustaining families, that it's difficult to compete with the bigger chains.
It is difficult, but when you do have something so specific and customized and be able to do all the custom orders of something that wants something specific, it does help to a point. But the biggest thing I've learned over the years watching my dad in business is people who own business tend to invest their money back in the local businesses. So shopping local, keeping it at home, making the economy better. It's all about making everybody else better and our environment better, and just sharing the love.
Yeah. Well, what advice would you have to someone that's interested in they getting into the business?
Don't ever think you're too small to start. You got to start somewhere. You can't listen to people who have negative thoughts about it. You got to do what's good for you. Follow your heart. It's great if you have people supporting you and behind you to help you in that adventure, but if it's something you want to do and it's your dream, your passion, go for it. Don't let anything stop you.
Yeah, definitely. Because I know that a lot of people, they get discouraged, or they think that they're not able to, or they don't have support, and that's really important, because there's so many artists out there that are amazing, but they have that doubt. Or
I used to have a lot of doubt in my work. I used to compare myself to others, which I have learned not to, because I have a totally different technique than a lot of other people. Currently, there's an artist of the month in the village who also does pyrography, but our styles are completely different. So she has some beautiful pieces also, but again, it's a completely different style of it than what I have. So don't compare. And again, it took me a long time to learn that, but I'm much better at it now, not to compare my stuff to others.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, that with time it comes experience and comes learning lessons. That's why, it's great to kind of give back a little feedback to people that are starting. It's like, hey, you will survive, you'll be good.
It can be very discouraging, and it can be a struggle in the beginning. I'm still fairly new, and the average is most businesses don't really show a profit for at least the first year, if not 2. So you just gotta keep plugging along, and again, put your heart into it. Make it your baby, make it your heart and soul, and just go from there.
Yes, definitely. I'm all about it. I'm all about supporting local businesses. So I really wish you the best, and I look forward to seeing what's next for you, and how things are going to take off for you. So tell us where we can find you if someone wants to order a piece, or they want to see some of your work. How would they find you? Well,
I'm in the village. Thursday through Sunday, the shop's open. The Village on High is 501 North High Street. I'm in Cottage F. Again, I share the cottage with especially Bridget's handcrafted gifts, who has a lot of different, very nice items also, and again, completely different than what I do. So there's obviously come into the shop. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, both at Craftily Made Decor. You can message me through either one of those. Or come into the shop.
Okay, all right. So you're there Thursday through Saturday?
Thursday through Sunday.
Thursday through Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And
the hours are on Facebook also.
So the hours are on Facebook.
Yes.
So do you have Facebook and do you have Instagram as well?
Yes,
You have Instagram as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So what are some of your favorite pieces that you've made?
One of my favorites, which I do have on display in my shop, is a wood burning of cow lilies. It's actually the first cohesive wood burning piece I did. And I learned how to wood burn through different books, reading books, and just experimenting with the different tips on how they burn and the different temperatures. So I had several pieces of wood, but it was just a hot mess. And then I drew it out onto a piece of wood and the cow lilies and burned it. And that's what I enjoyed. That's when I saw that when I was finished was another affirmation of I can do this.
Nice. I wish you all the best. I'm so excited. I'll definitely be passing by your shop. As you know, I love to support local businesses, and I'm excited to see all of your great stuff and what kind of things you create. So what we're going to do is we'll show you a little bit of Bridget's work, Christine's work. And we're going to show you a little slideshow of all of Christine's work. And don't forget to support your local businesses. Thank you so much for tuning in to 30 Minutes of Madness. It's your girl Millie Maddness here with Christine. And support local businesses. Here's some of Christine's work.
tired of people talking about the past? We are too. We are taking TV to the next level. On QBC TV 22, we have an amazing selection of original content, starting from local celebrity interviews to straight up madness. This isn't just our TV station, it is your local TV station. Turn to QBC TV 22 right now to see what we are watching together.